Potato.
What a
Wonderful.
wonderful day, a tuna potato.
And with that, we're live.
Okay. Welcome back, my friends.
Oh, wow.
Last time we met was 2 weeks ago, and we did all of this filler bullshit that I can't remember, to be honest. You found out where Mateo is. He's in the warehouse in Red Roof.
We made Gondor check several times.
Oh yeah, you used Gondor scrying. Good on you. You met Ralph. Ralph was last week, right?
Yes, Ralph.
Okay.
Ralph is the greatest.
Ralph from Skull and Shackles.
You should honestly, I'm really proud of my Ralph. You should go find the YouTube for the third session and just like fast forward until I'm doing Ralph. I'm very proud of that voice. And then what else? I guess that was kind of it, right?
Yeah.
Beauregard.
Beauregard,
Oh, wait, what were my possible...
When they went to go search out Ralph,
Yeah.
the reason you weren't there is because you get a message from Lyra that says that someone Elector Fortunax,
Yeah, I like
is
that guy.
in Kintargo. He's in the he's at the Alabaster Academy and he wants to meet with you.
Oh, very exciting.
So you head over to the Alabaster Academy. It's like Hopkins, but it's like Hopkins plus like Hogwarts. You know what I mean? Like in the sense that like everybody's there is like obviously practicing magic and prestidigitationing, all of this stupid bullshit. It's honestly its own kind of like enclosed bit of Kintargo in the same way that like a lot of those. If you've ever been to like NYU, you know how NYU has that square and then all of the buildings around the square. It's kind of a little bit like that. You head up and there's an office, and on the office that you were told to go to, there's a sign that says, Professor Fortunax, Professor of Evocation, and the door is slightly ajar, and he's behind the desk.
I use open/close to open the door.
You would. God damn it.
Fortunax, who is, by the way, on the home screen at the very bottom. You can see him down there. I guess I will blow him up. He's very awesome. He's very awesome.
See him. Ooh, make him big, please.
He is hardcore.
I would like to know what my mentor looks like.
You could also...
There we go. This is
where did you find this picture?
I googled Elf Wizard for a while.
Oh, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a really hardcore, awesome guy. He's kind of like you, like a blaster mage, focusing on like evocation and fucking shit like that.
Where do you think I learned all of these neat tricks?
Exactly. And he looks up and he kind of smiles and says, "Alaric, I'm glad that you were able to come meet with me."
Good to see you. Good to see you, Fortunax. It's been a minute.
It is honestly very nice to see that you're doing all right. I obviously feared for the worst for quite some time.
It's as they say, all work and no play makes Alaric a dull boy.
Well, I know that you were obviously imprisoned in the vault for however long. Were you part of the breakout? Was that how you?
Yeah, they should invest in more fireproof paper. Is all I have to say.
Fair enough. I was honestly afraid that you were one of the prisoners that was killed or recaptured in the streets afterward. But I wanted to just extend my greetings and my invitation because I'm obviously here in Kintargo now. And,
what brings you here to Kintargo? I'm very, very curious.
Officially, I'm here as a visiting professor of evocation from the Shattered Hall. Unofficially, it's my duty to take up your mission, so to speak, and report back to the other electors.
So what does that mean in terms of my mission? I thought I was supposed to be super cool and sparring.
His smile fades away a little bit. He says, well, this is a bit of the other reason that I've wanted to get in touch with you. Unfortunately, Alaric, I'm sure you understand that this whole thing is political, and there are stakes that are larger than you or I. I'm sorry, I don't mean to beat around the bush here. Alaric, I'm afraid that you've been expelled from the Shattered Hall.
What?
I know. I did everything that I possibly could to keep you in some sort of standing, but you've got to understand, Kyonin and Chelish relations were on the line, and Lady Shadowvale ceased all trade contact with us, and those are dire consequences, and we had to do something to salvage them.
This is absolutely outrageous. After all the work I've put in, all the years at the academy,
I know. I made these exact arguments to the rest of the electors, but they and the steward had to do something. And this is the path that they've chosen. I've decided to be as honest with you as I possibly can about it, obviously. My own needs, he says, implying that he is just as much of a spy as you were supposed to be, because I think that you're smart enough to have put that together, but I would appreciate it if you were to keep my anything to yourself. Discretion is key.
Alaric is very brooding and upset.
I'm sorry. I knew that this was going to upset you. It's why I've been apprehensive about letting you know where I am, but...
Do you have passage in and out of the city, or are you trapped here too?
My passage in and out of the city is not as restricted as others, mostly because the Alabaster Academy seems to have some preferential treatment, at least a little bit, with Barzillai Thrune's administration. He's also seemed quite cordial to me. I was able to come here and apologize for what happened with your involvement, and he was accepting of that apology, which is good.
So what was the name of the dude who had the book about the staff?
Oof, the Sacred Order of Archivists.
I'll say, well, I'm obviously not very happy about all of this news, and I say, look, there's a lot of this. Maybe this is an opportunity in disguise. Without sanction, without bringing any sort of disgrace on the Shattered Hall, I might be able to work a little bit more freely. Tell me, have you heard of the shoot? You literally just said the name of the people.
Order of the Archivists.
The Order of the Archivists. Do you know anything? Any inclinations that someone around you might be a member of or know something about them? I specifically don't tell him anything about what my work means.
Fair enough. He says, yes, I do, but the news is quite grave. My understanding is that Barzillai Thrune has been mowing through, honestly, some of the more established orders of distance in the city, and the Order of the Archivists were prime meat for his machine. I don't know what specifically happened to them. To be honest, I don't know if this is true or not. I hear lots of conspiracy theories about Barzillai Thrune in my halls and my classrooms, but it's something that has been mentioned, that he went after the Order of the Archivists and was able to root them from the city.
Do they have any sort of, for lack of a better word, archive or hidden caches of the prescribed books, maybe?
I haven't heard all that much about it. My understanding is that the leaders are imprisoned. I haven't heard anything specific about any library or archive, but
Where's
well,
the prison since we blew the other one up?
they're holding people. They're holding people in the dungeons of Castle Cantargo, like in holding cells and guard towers around the city. Also, a couple of other places like just that have been like roughshod made into prisons randomly.
Okay. Anyway, what were you going to say? I
He
apologize.
says, now that I think about it, I actually do think. Well, I've heard that the archivists were taken down, that their leaders are imprisoned, but I've also heard that they are still engaging in some respects in their process, because my understanding is that they've been trying to move as many of their books in and out of the in and out of the city with just light smuggling, whatever they can find. I don't know anything more about it, but besides that, but yes, I have heard that they've been smuggling things in and out of the city.
Well, do keep me. If you hear anything, please keep me in mind. Are you okay, buddy? You're breathing very hard.
Oh, sorry, I'm pacing.
Okay. Wow, some pretty serious pacing. Anyways, if you hear more, do keep me in mind. I have one question before I go. What was the vote to expel me?
How many electors are there in total?
Let's call it 11.
Okay. He says it was competitive, but not close. 7-4 to have you expelled.
Very well. Maybe we'll hope to correct that. And I leave my staff on or not the staff, the cane on the desk, and I walk and I turn around and say, until next time, good friend. And
he says, Alaric, I want you to know that I'm sorry for everything that's happened.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did your best. You've never been a question in my mind where you're. Well, I don't know. Is there a question in my mind that he's telling the truth or not?
Yeah, I can sense motive.
Tell you what my sense motive is.
I would have loved it if it was like, oh yeah, it was 11-0.
Oh.
That would have been pretty funny. No, I mean he's telling the truth. He's being sincere. To be honest, he's being more than sincere. It's kind of kind of crazy that he told you that he was here to do your mission, but you know.
Well, I sort of figured that was bad when he said that, but.
Well, is it? Yeah, I mean it's not about. He's an empathetic guy. He feels bad. Anyway, he bids you farewell. Okay, so. You meet up with the rest of the guys. They say, "Oh, hey, wonderful! He's in this fucking warehouse over here." And you guys head down to that warehouse. Where do you want to? At what point during the day would you like to go?
Probably nighttime or dusk.
Yeah, I think that's.
This sounds like a night raid type deal.
Fair enough.
Oh wait, well the thing, the reason we were thinking about not doing that is a bunch of what's them called? Demon people.
Tieflings?
Tieflings.
Oh, they're disgusting.
There's a bunch of tieflings and they have dark vision.
So what you... Oh, actually, you raise a fine point, Beauregard. Real quick,
I see that word.
Actually, can I prepare daylight?
Huh. In discussing our assault on the... What's the name of the place we're going to? The Red Roof Inn or something?
The warehouse.
That's like the Red Roof District or something, right?
It's a level 3 spell.
It's whatever R is.
Yeah, you were going to Red Roof is the neighborhood.
Okay, yeah. In discussing our raid on the Red Roof District and the warehouse there within, we had considered the possibility that our adversaries would be better served by nighttime than us.
Well, I don't think I can. I've heard of spells that can maybe help us with these with this sort of situation. But I don't think that I can. I don't think that they are within my powers. But so perhaps a more conventional time of, or a more conventional time of attack would be wise.
Oof. Can we disguise ourselves as warehouse inspectors and try and get into the warehouse?
If you'd like, I guess.
What, is anybody else here?
Yeah.
What do you think, Racox? Racox, what is your input?
Well, quite large. I'm not sure if.
Yeah, I don't know if our feline friend here can.
Gondor, Lyra, who else is on the council? Gondor, Lyra, Taylor is on the council. Morgar, Manthai, and that other person who is the other team leader of yours. They all say that's stupid. You shouldn't do it.
Shouldn't what? Oh, shouldn't disguise yourself.
You think you should disguise yourself?
Beauregard could potentially utilize some of his more persuasive skills.
I think that I will be auxiliary in this particular endeavor. I am fine to stand back and let the muscle of our operation do its job.
It definitely sounds like this is going to be a muscly operation.
The warehouse is just covered in muscles. What do you think? Is it Weirin? Is that your character, Jimmy? Did I get it right?
Okay.
Yeah, I can remember characters.
No one ever says Arabe, right, actually.
Because it's isn't it Arave?
No, it's Arabe. The
Or
accent-
Arabe.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, see, I guess I'm the person that's
I don't
wrong.
actually care. I don't actually care. I'm just kidding. But
I'm
this
actually
one's much
casual.
more.
Anyway.
Wow,
So
you
what
must
was
be
the
really
answer?
great
Nighttime,
characters.
daytime?
What time did our council say?
Oh,
Or were they just saying about
Good
the
question.
stealth?
Gondor says night. Taylor says night. Lyra says day. Morgar says day. Danarath says day. The two prevailing arguments is that Gondor and Gondor and Taylor think that diplomacy is you shouldn't worry about it at all. You should just go in looking to fight. Don't negotiate, just fight. Danarath, Morgar, and Lyra all think that there's a chance that you might be able to talk your way in, talk your way out, that kind of stuff, and that coming in the daytime is kind of a sign of good faith.
Do you guys think we're gonna be able to do this peacefully? Because I'm leaning toward no. That probably won't happen.
I'm on your side.
Also, as a reminder, that it has been asked that you bring 5,000 gold. He's being ransomed from the warehouse right now by a gang for 5,000 gold.
Do we even have gold?
You have gold, but you don't have nearly that much.
Can I use it against disguise check on some, like...
No.
No, okay. Can't disguise.
Some poop.
You cannot disguise poop as gold.
Not as like an actual payment, but it's kind of like a distraction, like to kind of grab their attention. Like it's not something that I want to hold up for a very long time.
It wouldn't really be a disguise check. I feel
You want to be a craft alchemy?
It would be another kind of craft. I feel like. I mean, maybe you could pay somebody to like. You know what I mean? But even that, it's kind of like you guys don't really have any money. Well, you have a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know.
I will defer to our combat masters.
Do we think we're gonna have trouble fighting at night though?
I think the theory is that we will be better. Tieflings are disgusting, but they do have they are well prepared for fighting at night, given they're dark and tense.
we probably don't have that, so we might just want to fight in the daytime.
Yeah, no, that I agree. Where am I?
We should probably just go there during the day and try and ambush.
Yeah, let's go.
Daytime?
Let's
That
go
would
like
work.
midday. Like,
Sounds good.
Wait, what's the vote right now?
Why
I
do you
don't-
want to go at night?
Yeah, I want to go at night.
I mean, my vote's
Okay.
there.
So daytime wins.
Oh, by the way, this is just like a little thing on the side. As part of your sense motive, you realize that that Fortinax wasn't referring to you as Sir Alaric anymore. He just referred to you as Alaric, which is indicative that you probably don't have that title anymore. Officially. You can still...
I could call myself whatever I want.
It's up to you what you call yourself. Just something I want to mention now that I'm looking at your name.
I can adjust that, and then I guess technically that means I get my last name back.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, it's an RP thing for you. I'm just letting you know.
Just beware about changing your name on the sheets because your macros might get screwed up.
Yeah, Buddy tried to do that.
Oh
in the
fuck!
other-
Right. Oh, that was such a pain in my ass. Okay.
Wait,
Kenzo Doganyo to Kenzo like Hachi something.
It's like Ken on Sung or something.
Oh yeah. So,
Can we go
Okay.
at dusk and compromise?
Why am I in the front? That is
I
a
don't know.
bad
you guys
idea.
you guys can choose. There's just not enough. There's not enough room on this mat for. But effectively, you are in the street above the warehouse. So if you look at my ruler, this side, this like stretch of 40 feet of wall is where the warehouse is. It's pretty obvious. It looks as though this is a walled courtyard. And I'm gonna roll a perception check for you guys as soon as you hit it.
Can Tall fly and see anything?
Oof, that's a good point.
We're
Yeah,
in.
Tall could do that.
Send your bird.
I do that then.
Okay, you send your bird to do that, and it works out quite well. You also find that there's a small peephole on that square that you can peep through.
Someone should do that.
Okay.
I mean, I can do it. I don't care. I was like here or something.
And someone who is particularly stealthy, perhaps. Oh, too late now.
I'm fairly stealthy. I mean, I didn't roll for it, but oh man, I don't remember what hit points are. We have a new token. Yeah.
Oh shit, sorry.
But do I have new? Did I update my hit points? That's a great thing. I definitely didn't, because I definitely don't have. Oh no, I have 9 hit points. That's right.
I can't wait for this. This is gonna be great.
It'll be a fucking shit show.
It's okay. There's only like 14 guys here.
Oh Jesus!
This guy is wielding a crossbow. He has a crossbow, and he's just sitting on the thing. These 2 mastiffs are just hanging out, chewing on what looks like a like a femur of some like a pig or something. Like something like that.
Well, I take this opportunity to cast mage armor on myself.
Sounds good.
Hey, Warren, you're reverbing a little bit. Could you lower your levels just a tiny bit?
Yeah. Just let me
what level's my potion of protection from
I
arrows?
have used.
I think it's a level 2 potion. Why? What do you mean? Oh, what caster level?
Yeah,
How long does it last normally? 'Cause it'll be minimum.
1 hour per level.
Oh, jeez, yeah. When you turn that on, you will just be fine.
Okay.
I'm also, before we start anything, I'm gonna cast like lead blades or whatever it's called on myself.
Okay. How long does that last?
I'm reading. I'm not as familiar with all these spells.
Fair enough.
A minute per level, so like 2 minutes. But I'm trying to do it like immediately before rounds start or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, that's not a big deal. It'll wear off, but it will be up for a while. Anyway.
Also, so like this is a square courtyard. What's like in general, like when like the border on this side versus like the border on the south side?
The rest of everything that's black right now should be the warehouse.
Of the actual warehouse, okay.
Yeah.
Are there windows and stuff?
Nope, there are no windows into or out of the warehouse. It's just one big, it's just one big thing like that, and
It's a windowless building.
yeah.
Okay.
It's got like it's kind of like like those like kind of like factories that have like those slate roofs with the windows on top. That's like the only ventilation.
Gotcha. Do you think we could get a? And I'm not dealing with that.
It is possible. Kind of, I guess. Not something I really prepared for, but it's up to you guys.
So we're not super stealthy. Do we just want to go in and start smashing their faces?
That sounds good to me. Perhaps I can provide some fireworks.
That'd be good. So, is this archer dude like in cover in something, or is he just like standing there?
He's just sitting on the lip of it. He's not. If you are in the courtyard, he's not in cover. But from where you are right now, you can't even target him. He's not technically in your line of sight.
Okay.
Maybe some of our more well-appointed friends should knock down the door.
Is this like a gate that's locked or not locked? Or...
Yeah, it's a door. It is a door that is currently locked. This is obviously a bigger gate. This is a side door kind of thing.
What do we roll?
Margrug or Rakax perhaps lead the way.
Shall we open the door?
Yeah, whenever you guys are ready.
And if there's, unless there's anywhere else.
Does my bird get initiative? That's something I wasn't prepared
No,
for.
he moves on your round.
Okay.
You can also you can move in through this gate or this gate. You can try and bust either gate down. This door is wooden. This door is also the big gate is reinforced with steel bars, but it's also wooden. The walls themselves are stone.
We can get them grouped up.
Oh, also the walls are 10 feet high, so you can also climb them if you want.
We can get them
Apparently,
grouped up. We can start some. I think I can provide an effective welcome.
Apparently, I made an initiative for each of us, and not being aware that that was a thing.
Oh wow.
Wait, what?
Did you remember
Well,
doing
I'm going to open the door. Can I open it, or is it like locked?
It's locked.
How do we... Does anyone have, like, I don't know, disabled device?
Hold up. It's finesse, right?
Yes, that is technically finesse.
Oh boy. Well, I can do that.
Fair
You're
enough.
serving your purpose.
Yeah, I've got all
I
the
need
skills.
initiative from what? Rakax and
And me. Let me give me a second.
I rolled it, but I don't know how to add it to the tracker.
Oh boy.
Oh, well,
You're just like the Wooden Wanderer.
Yeah,
Jesus
right.
Christ.
One
Why am I
Wanderer
not
has a
in the
negative
turn
one modifier.
You're in the turn order.
Oh, yeah.
Or I
Not
see you on
anymore.
the turn order.
I don't. That's
I
okay.
don't either.
You
I-
are
Yeah.
top of the turn order actually.
All I see is Marigrug.
Yeah, I only see Marigreg.
Did you like hide
Okay.
it by accident or something? I don't know.
Can I do that?
I don't know.
I have a 4. I'm very initiative-y.
I was 18.
They'll put
Yeah,
me
I
in the
will
thing.
re-add you. I will re-add you to the initiative tracker.
Now I see me.
And that, you just deleted me.
Do it again. I deleted the wrong one.
I got me. Yeah.
And the worst part is if you try and change something, and somebody else changes something in a different field, they'll stop you from changing something.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Everybody
Well,
ready to go?
we've got me, Marigrug, and Beauregard.
You need tall and
Tall Rakax and
we're in.
How do I add myself? Is it just when I roll initiative it should do
Click
it?
on
or
your
something?
click on your token and then roll initiative if you use the initiative button.
Oh, I didn't
You
use
had
the
me
actual button.
before.
I used my button.
Oh, there's a thing you can do to roll the tracker.
Yeah, the initiative macro in your sheet should roll to the tracker. And you should. There's some way to do that, like odd purpose.
There's a.
Yeah.
I mean, the initiative tracker.
It didn't work for me.
It's
Oh,
like
I'm
you have to
four.
click. You have to click on your token first.
Are you
know?
not on here, Enoch?
Nah.
Yeah, see, it's weird because I have a bunch of you guys on here, but it seems like you can't see yourselves. Okay, is everybody in the initiative tracker?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Oh, there now.
Move me down. Let's...
We're not in order yet. All in there.
We're in order now. There we are.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay,
Okay, now we go. Yeah,
alright. So, you're disabling device. Basically,
Yes.
you're waiting out the initiative to disable device for Beauregard. Do you guys
Right.
want to ready actions? Obviously, when he opens the gate, combat's going to straight up start, so...
I'm going to
Already
unlock the
to-
gate.
Actually,
my
now that I
potion.
think about it, it won't even matter because you'll just get a surprise round.
I'm not even. I'm not going to open the gate. I'm going to unlock it and let somebody else open it.
Fair enough. Okay, you can make a disabled device check.
It's finesse, right?
Yeah.
Who's gonna go for the archer? And who's
Your check fails, and...
then we wait and do it again.
Yeah, but 1 second.
Did they hear it?
Yeah, it's a did they hear it thing.
Can I roll a stealth check?
Yes, please. Oof, good stealth check. Oh man, they did not hear it.
Let's try this. Do I get a feeling for how hard this lock is?
Yeah, it's actually pretty straightforward. It's just you fucked it up the first time.
Yeah. All right. I'll try one more time. And yeah,
Is there any good way to notate that I have +4 to AC right now?
yeah, there we go.
You can add it to your. You should honestly make like an AC macro, which is something I do, and you can add it as a buff in your character sheet. Yep, that's enough to unlock the door. You unlock it. You can make another stealth check.
Okay. Do stealth. Yay.
Oof, jeez, these are good stealth checks. Yep, they don't notice. So we're in.
Okay, so how do you want me to do ordering Paul around and stuff?
Either or is fine. Like if you want to move and Tall move at the same time and take your attacks and take Tall's attacks, that's fine. But you can also split it up if that's something. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna hamstring you. It all just takes place on this one turn.
Okay, I know. I guess I meant like, do you want me to make handle animal checks or something, or is she like?
If you want to,
obedient?
give her her whatever orders, you have to make handle animal checks.
And orders.
Though the
is,
DCs
like,
are
moving-
ridiculously easy.
Are they?
Yeah, pretty easy. I think once you get to like level 5 or 6, you don't have to make them anymore because you just auto pass.
Right. But like, her attacking something is a handle animal check, or since we're like
Her attacking. So her attacking a oh, this is an interesting point. Yeah, I guess you do have to make handle animal checks. Otherwise, I get control. Because she's gonna move in and attack anyway, right?
Uh-huh.
But if you want her to attack a specific target, you have to issue the command with a handle animal attack check. You know what I mean? But if you want, you don't need to make that check, and I'll just have her go nuts
Right.
on her own. It's not like she's gonna work against you.
Just
She's
a
not gonna be a
crazy
dick. She's not gonna be a dick like Ash's Charizard.
That's a good A plus reference. So I want to A plus. So I want us to move here. I don't have to do anything for the movement because it's like as a team.
Yep. That's
But
fine.
then I want us to both attack this one. I can obviously do that.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
For her to
Make
do
the
that,
handle
I
animal
should.
check.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I guess we're in fucking combat.
Oh yeah, look at that too. I don't have a good mod because my wisdom is kind of, or my charisma is kind of low. Sadly.
That's fine. The handle animal check fails, obviously. But she's gonna attack that target anyway because it's the only target in range. Good job. So you can still roll the attack for yourself and Tal. Wow, jeez. Well, that hits.
Oh, but I have to.
She can only use that bite attack when you make a standard action, right?
Say that again?
Like, she can only do that bite attack on a standard action?
I suppose so. That's just what the attack is. It's like 1 bite, 2 talons.
Okay,
Is my
yeah,
knowledge-
that's the full attack.
Oh, is it? So it's just the bite then?
Yeah, it's just the bite.
Okay. I just made them 1 because I wasn't sure about that.
That's fine, that's fine.
trying to figure
Okay,
it out.
cool. So both the bite and your attack hit the Mastiff, and you probably honestly take it down. These things don't have very much HP. Yep. You hit it with your rancier, and then Tau pecks it really hard, I guess. But the Mastiff whimpers and runs away to this corner, where he curls up in a little ball and starts licking at his wounds.
Poor baby.
Okay, cool. Alaric.
Boy. Alaric, peeks, oh shit, I should actually know the range of my spells, huh? Do, 25 plus 5 for 2 levels. How do I do the ruler thing?
It is the little ruler icon under the
cool.
magnifying glass.
So Alaric, moves up to 5, 10, 15. Moves in range of. Maybe we'll stand here for maximum cover, using allies as cover. Is this ready? All right, so.
I mean,
I'll
does that
move
give
here.
the enemy cover as well?
No,
Maybe
it's
he's
more
not
like
gonna use the
you
enemy
can
cover.
whack something with the stick if it comes at me.
Yeah, no, I know.
And then I will cast. I'm gonna cast Flare on this guy.
Okay, what does Flare do?
Flare's cantrip creates a burst of light. If you cause light to burst in front of a single creature, that creature is dazzled for 1 minute unless it makes a successful Fortitude save.
Oh, damn. Okay, cool. What's the save DC?
The save DC is... It's a level 0
He
spell,
probably
so
fails it because you
it
got a
should
6.
be a 15.
Alright, well, 6 is... 6 is worse than 15. He is dazzled.
Takes a -1 penalty on attack rolls and sight-based perception checks. I don't know if because he has shitty good light vision, I don't know if that makes it even worse for him, but...
Do they have shitty good life vision?
I thought tieflings were super bad at existing above ground.
That's like
drow.
orcs.
Oh,
think.
well, never mind.
Oh, it might be orcs, too. Oh, no, you know what? It's a special... I think it's an alternate racial trait for dwarves as well. Anyway. What? Weirin, are you in here twice? Weirin, you're in here twice. Merrick Rug, it is your turn.
Okay. So, Aragrug can get his face right on top of the archer, so probably going to do that. And then I guess I'm just going to claw attack him.
Jeez, fair enough.
Just.
Are you
sorry,
blood raging?
I'm not blood raging right now.
Fair enough.
But just give me a moment, guys, since I haven't done this in half a year.
What does Flare do anyway?
It dazzles him for a minute a level, so he's currently takes -1 on all of his attacks.
Okay. Alright. Looking for my base attack bonus. remember where that is?
Attack?
I see your attack. I just see them as D6s.
Yeah, the 2 attacks are D6s plus. The
damage or the attack?
The attack is 6. Sorry, guys. I understand. Yeah, deal 1d6 of damage each. Yeah.
So yeah, you need to roll. Yeah, you just need to roll the d20 roll to see if it hits or whatever.
Yeah. Do. Maybe not.
What's your modifier? What's your BAB would be 1, and then your strength would be 4, 16, 18?
Yeah, I think so. Unless I read that. Oh, strength is 2. Sorry, I did that wrong.
Fair enough. Yeah, you miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Then it is his turn, but this is a surprise round. It's also not that. Rakax, it is your turn.
Do I have a charge line?
Yeah, you have a charge line to this square.
Cool. Bam. And then I will attack.
Holy shit. Yeah, well, you charge ferociously. And you hit him. And he falls off the back. You hit him, knock him back completely off the wagon, and he just is either unconscious or dead. On the ground here, because I said so. Beauregard.
I say, I stroll in, and I point my hand, point my hand crossbow at this doggy, and I miss. I need to click on him. Go. Woo.
You miss. Scary. Weirin, you notice that there's a commotion from the warehouse just behind the doors of those gates.
Which side?
Both of them. This one and this one.
I tell people that they might be getting ready to come out, and I specifically tell Beauregard to get away from the door, probably.
Okay, cool. And then it passes back to your turn.
What's this dog doing in front of me that didn't actually do anything this past round?
This one, yeah, just because you guys had the surprise round. This one is waiting to attack.
Oh, okay. What?
We're going to attack that anyway. Or, I mean, Tom will attack that anyway, so don't worry about the animal. You miss.
Aw.
Also, Tom misses.
Aw.
Alric.
This doge here is all. Wait, am I muted? No, good. This dog here is all clear.
Yeah, the dog. So this dog is fighting. The dog with the X is not.
Dog at the edge. Okay, wait. Why does he have an X on him?
Because he's down for the count.
Oh,
he's not actually dead.
Everyone
he took
except
too much
this dog
damage, and he doesn't want to fight anymore.
Okay, everyone except this dog is cool. I am again going to move into better position, and I'm going to Ray of Frost that dude, the dog.
Okay.
So that hits against touch.
That misses. Oh no, against touch that hits.
Alright, and that does 1d3 plus 1, yeah, so 3 damage.
Okay.
Make sure that's right, but I wouldn't have fucked that up.
I honestly should make these bars visible to you guys. Is there a way to do that?
Man, we are playing such
Be my
exciting
host, not
D&D
a
right now, guys.
Mark somehow does it. I like how no one
Can
else
you see that bar?
bars in their character, though. No, not currently.
Oh well, whatever. I don't know how to figure it out. I'll deal with it later. Maragrug!
Mm-hmm.
It is your turn.
Okay. Well, where can we go? Well, I'm gonna get out my sword ready my sword, and then move over to this dog. And I'm gonna hit it.
This is insane.
Okay.
We're beating up animals. This is everything I wanted to do in life, is be Michael Vick.
Yeah. Oof. Wow. Jesus Christ. You confirm the crit, and you drive your sword through the dog's neck, and it dies instantly, because that was a hardcore crit.
Man, that's real.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
wow. Yep. Totally. I
A
apparently
plus,
do
dude.
not like animals.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. We're in, and just
Is he
we're
still
in.
alive? Or is he like super dead?
That guy said, "We're in here's more shit happening behind like the doors."
I tell everyone to be prepared that something's going on just inside the warehouse.
Oh ho!
The warehouse, their house.
Your joke is
The
bad. You're not
house
funny. You
got
should feel
hit
bad.
by a werewolf, so now it's a warehouse.
Okay.
Oof.
It's the massive turn. Massive is dead. I should remove him. Boo 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 boo. Rakax.
I'm gonna move over here on top of the body. I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna do it stealthily.
Okay.
Can I? Are we still on rounds?
Yeah, you're still in rounds.
Yeah, and then I'm going to ready an action to hit whatever enemy comes out.
Okay.
Wait,
We
so
wanna
is this
open
safe
and
to say
go
this is
inside.
the door? Like this is the triple door?
Yeah.
Purple
Well, it's a
Okay.
big gate. These are big gates into the warehouse.
Okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay. Beauregard.
All right. I am going to saunter. Let me measure. Oof, how far can I get? I can get to there. I'm going to saunter in that direction and reload my crossbow.
Oh no! I lost my dude. Come back. How do I get
throw
him
it in the
back?
warehouse.
Buddy, move my dude back. He's not moving.
What?
He moved his dude into the warehouse by
I
accident.
didn't. I wanted to measure, and then I fucked up.
I move over, I reload my crossbow, and that's all I can do because I don't have rapid reload.
You reload like a standard or something?
This does not do Paizo math, FYI.
What's Paizo?
For calculating distances, like diagonal distances.
Okay. This door on the right busts open, and let me reveal a little bit of.
Oh, there's another door over there. Oh, I'm so stupid.
You know. This door busts open, and there are a bunch of guys. This one moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he makes an attack against Alaric.
Oh,
See
good.
what that does with the short sword. What's your AC?
My AC is. Where would it be on this sheet? It's not
4.
great.
For mage armor.
But where do I see my AC?
It's
Like
on
I
defense,
literally don't
it
know.
should be.
Oh, duh. So it should be 17.
Oh man, that's a big
Yeah,
defense.
he did not hit you. This one is going to make a charge attack against. Yeah, this one's going to make a charge attack against you. Let's see if he hits. Doop, doop, doop. Nope, he misses. 17 AC. Pretty good. This one makes a charge attack.
I have a question. If he
What's
misses
up?
within a threatened square of mine, even if it's not on me, can I take an arrow?
No, but you can take an arrow on this guy. He is closing and he's attacking you, Weirin, with his
I
own
see.
charge
But you
attack.
get an AOO if someone misses an attack?
No. He gets an AOO because he's moving through the threat square. This guy,
So he
this
went
guy
through
that
my
just moved in.
Well, that's incorrect, right? This one is correct, and it's worse. But that's the one it is.
Okay. You miss on either of them. And then that last guy also probably makes a Charge it. What's your AC? We're in. This one's probably gonna hit.
It's like just above you somewhere. It's 16.
20. Oh, 16.
No. Tal's is 20, but
What is yours?
16.
Okay, he hits you for 5 damage with a short sword. These guys come out, swords blazing, so to speak. And Weirin, it is your turn.
Oh, that's gonna be a normal one. I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna attack this guy. And I
Sounds
guess
good.
I'll make a handle animal check because maybe Tal attacks the other one.
Yep, he will attack who you want.
She. But anyways.
She, sorry. I'm sorry.
I guess she full attacks, so she just took a 5-foot step, and I also took a 5-foot step, but I don't really... What happens if I make an attack with a full round instead
You
of...
can't, nothing
Nothing
special
yet.
or crazy.
Okay, that's what I thought, but it wasn't
His full attack drops this one, if this is the one that you're talking about.
that one. I guess I attacked the next one.
Jesus Christ, yours also drops this one. You do so much fucking damage.
I'm OP, what can I say?
You are hardcore OP. Alaric, it's your turn.
Sorry, I was actually just checking. Oh, we got those two, eh? I'm going to 5-foot step, which is not a ruler. I'm going to 5-foot step and burning hands towards the 2 tieflings.
Okay.
They have to make a DC, I want to say 17, reflex save to have damage.
If your other one was 15, wouldn't this one be... Do you have something that pumps up evocation
sorry,
damage,
you
maybe?
were right. 16.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, evocation. It gets +1 on top
Fair
of
enough. One of them makes it, the other one fails.
Wait, wouldn't it be... What level spell is it?
the level 1 spell.
Yeah, so it'd be 17 if you get a +1, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
he was already
okay.
17. The top one takes damage and probably dies. But you can roll it if you want. It's 2d4, right?
Yeah, 2d4.
Yeah, these guys-
2d4 +1.
Fair enough. Yeah, he totally is. He's down for the count. Maragoruk.
Okay. Run my gray ass over here and take a swing.
You miss.
That happened.
Okay. A tiefling wielding a great axe walks forward, and he
I
starts.
feel like this is a funny sight.
And he starts giving out. Orders. He says, we're under attack, boys. You have to keep them back. Make sure they don't enter the warehouse." And then he passes the turn, wherein these doors open up. And you see the following.
It's like Rakax knew what was gonna happen.
No, damn it! Come on.
It's 4 crossbow guys. These crossbow guys are all... well, let's look. The first one is going to attack... Yeah, the first one's going to attack Weirin. In fact, honestly, all 4 of them are going to probably attack Weirin. Oh, no, actually, 2 of them are going to go on Maragorg, the other 2 are going to go on Weirin. That's what they're going to do. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. 1, 2... Ah, Jesus Christ. So the 2 that attack Weirin miss. Maragorg, what is your, fucking Christ. What is your AC?
Where is it?
I like how they have probably no chance of hitting something.
Yeah, probably.
Sorry, guys. Where'd my AC go?
It's on your defense page.
Oh, that's why. 16.
Are they within
Okay,
their first
he
range
misses
increment?
one, and yeah, definitely. He misses one and hits with the other, so Maragorg takes 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Rakax.
Well, I'll 5-foot step. I'm at such a, I don't know what to do. Not 5-foot step. Wait, I'll just charge.
That seems
Can I
reasonable
charge
as
around
well.
the corner?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're gonna
I'll
have to make
charge.
a break DC, I guess, on the door probably, but that's fine.
Wait, is the door like not open?
No, so the door is open, but just, if the door, you know what I mean, like, it opens up, so where you're standing, if you see that arrow,
Oh,
does that make
gotcha.
sense?
I see it. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna charge this guy.
Sounds good.
Boom.
You miss.
Sounds good. Wait,
What?
looks. Okay, never mind. I'm good. Okay, it adds for the charge. Never mind.
Beauregard, your turn.
Oh boy. I aim my crossbow at this one, seeing as it is the closest, and I say, oh, actually, I can just fucking yell at him. I'm like, you! This one over here. This one all the way down here.
Okay.
I say, you shoot! Your shots leave much to be desired, pansy man.
Okay.
This will only go well.
Does he have a will
Do
save?
all your characters just make intimidate?
So-
You can't even make that will save.
But by raw, it's like against. So you have to decide how it's going to work. But the rules are it's against his like sense motive or his wisdom score, whichever is higher.
Well, they're both garbage because he's a fucking mook.
So he takes. Is he frightened or shaken?
Is there another way to do? What does Mark do?
Ask Mark. I think he just does will saves.
I kind of feel like will saves is better. I'm gonna do will saves because it's fine. Whatever. Yeah, he flubs his will save with a nat 18.
The DC is 10 plus the target's hit
Ooh,
dice plus the
and it
target's
was on a
wisdom
1.
modifier. Yeah. Technically, you can't critically fail a skill check. So.
Yeah. Well, these things happen.
The one was on the D6. That's why.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. I see.
Oh, that
yeah.
makes so much more sense.
I know.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, I was about to have some like hardcore auditing. He's shaken. Is that?
Yeah.
Shaken
Okay.
is just -2 to everything, pretty much,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we still have, just for everyone's benefit, this guy's still up, even if he. I assume he's looking kind of bad.
This guy?
This guy. Sorry.
Yeah, he took a little bit of damage from your burning hands, but not enough to kill him. Two more guys pop out down here. This guy gives this guy a potion, and he gets back up after drinking it. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these
Wait, do I
guys.
take AOL on this guy?
Are you sure that guy's not dead from
Oh
the
yeah,
attack,
you
though?
get to AOL one of those two guys that just moved in.
Okay, I'll AOL the guy that's right there.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, come on.
You miss. Sorry, bro. These guys all attack you, but that one guy doesn't make it in range. What's your AC?
Right there.
Oh. Okay, cool. He hits you for 2 damage. And then the other guy misses.
Sounds good.
We're in. Oh wait, no, one more guy goes. He 5 foot steps in and he attacks Alaric. Your AC is still 17. Yeah, he misses. That's fine. Okay, cool. We're in.
As a swift action, I'll use animal focus to give myself a +2 to my dex.
Oh,
For
baby.
1 minute.
What kind of animal focus is that?
To be honest, I don't remember which one is dex. It might be like a tiger or something.
Fair enough.
Would you like me to figure
No,
out
no, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I know what they all do.
Yeah. I bet it's like tiger. I bet it's like fucking cat or some shit. See, now it's gonna bug me, so I'm just gonna fucking look it up.
Hey, important question. Do we have any form
Tiger.
of healing? Do we bring any form of healing with us?
Some of you bought potions, I think, right?
Oh, I don't have one.
Okay, well then you probably don't have any form of healing.
Okay, well, this will be interesting.
Need a potion. Oh.
So we're gonna go down here, and you guys should probably also come down here for the most part after that other guy gets handled. But anyways, we're gonna focus on the archers first because they can hit the people in the back. So
This
we're gonna
dude
go.
is still dazed, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to make sure, because
So I'm gonna go for this one first.
Got it.
I shout out to.
One of the red gels takes an AOO on tall but misses.
I shout out to her and like
I
try and
have
keep
a
the line of fire clear.
So I have a question, buddy. When you're Kenzo and someone misses an attack with you, you take attacks of opportunity back on that. Is that like a trait you have, or is that like?
That's a special. It's a special style feat that I have.
I see. Anyways, this is what we do.
Okay, the two of you together take this guy down.
Okay.
Alaric.
Alaric takes another 5-foot step. If I can ever figure out how this silly interface works. Why does it keep...
Can I move slightly? Can I be here instead?
How come I can't move my character? This is
You have to click on the cursor. If you're probably on like a different tool.
I did have the cursor selected. It was just being weird. Anyways, I take a 5-foot step and Ray of Frost him. To try and knock him down.
Cool.
X ranged.
Yeah, you hit and he goes down.
Yeah, so that's cool. Okay, so he's dead. And then I guess that's my turn.
Okay, Marogrug.
They're all dying, but not technically dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them have given up, but you know.
It would be fucking cool if I was playing the other archetype because lol. But anyways.
So, I'm just gonna Blood Rage. I'm pissed! So, okay, and then...
Blood raging. Sounds good.
Yep, and then I hit him for the obvious reasons. See how that goes.
That hits, that kills him.
Oh, now? Weird. I'm surprised he wasn't dead from the spear blow or the halberd blow.
He was just dying. The guy brought him up to small amounts of HP. I mean, he's back to dying now. Because obviously these guys have con scores and
Wait,
not doing
you have a
that
halberd?
much damage. No, you have a
Wait,
halberd.
what are you?
He has a ransome.
You have a halberd, don't you?
Oh, you have Ransom.
I'm referring to you hitting. No.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I have a Ransom, by the way. Yep.
The guy with the great axe, looks to Rakax and he says, "I don't know why you're here, but you're going to leave in a body
Oh,
bag."
focus. That's what it is.
And he attacks. Oh Jesus, what's your AC?
14.
He does 10 damage to you.
Oh god.
Are you
Does
dead? Are you
Beauregard
down?
have potions?
I have 8 health left.
I was gonna say you
Damn,
have to have more than that, but that is
Oh,
a
you're
lot.
right. It isn't adding strength damage. That is a little bit weird.
Oh, did I must have done something wrong then. I'll go check it.
Then it is the crossbow guy's turn. The two back crossbows are both going to fire at Tall.
20.
Yeah, fucking... If only it was not like... Well, they both miss, for obvious reasons. That front guy is going to 5-foot step back, and he's going to attack you, but he also misses. Because they're all pieces of fucking shit. Rakax, it's your turn.
You're the one who's gonna get bodied. And I challenge him.
Oh boy!
Oh, by the way, can I see any more inside the warehouse than is currently, like, shown?
Oh, yeah, sure. I guess that's actually good.
16. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Oh my god.
Is there any way for me to add one to my
And then I'll
spell
have to step
DCs?
backwards.
Okay.
All of my evocation spells have
Okay.
+1 to DC.
I don't know offhand, to be honest.
That's fine. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting. I'm just trying
Wait,
to
was
figure
that
out
the
how to
one
make
thing
this game.
was that the thing that you said that I would get?
What? No, don't worry about it.
That the thing?
Beauregard. I'll tell you later. Beauregard, it's your turn.
I look at the guy with the great axe and I say, "Great axe, more like mediocre axe."
You take a -5 penalty
Christ.
for your.
That is again a 1 on the d6.
Well, I guess he fails. Because that's stupid.
I've intimidated him with my razor sharp wit.
Which one is intimidated?
The guy with the great axe, this guy.
This guy.
I actually stay where I am. I like where I am.
Buddy, I'm so sorry that our characters are just really dumb.
No, it's fine. This is all fine. This is all okay. Okay, cool, wonderful.
I
These
want
guys
you-
go. This guy runs through your threatened square. You can take an attack of opportunity against him. Rickax.
Good. Boom.
Yeah, you kill him.
Cool.
This guy also moves through your threatened square, but you don't have combat reflexes. This guy also goes. They're flanking you, and they both attack. They both fucking miss because they're pieces of shit. And then these two. This one's going to move up. This threatens from you, Weirin.
It also threatens from Tal.
Oh, that also
We
threatens
both
from
have-
Tal. That's a good point.
We
Tal.
both have combat reflexes, so. Cool.
Jesus. Well, you only get the other guy just 5 foot steps up.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Tal misses. You think you hit with that? Yeah, you hit with that. So this guy goes down as he's moving. And then this last guy makes an attack against Maragrug. But he fucking misses because these guys suck.
Thanks,
Good
buddy.
thing there's like a million of them. It's your turn. It's the only hope that these guys have of beating you is that
The only
Oh my
hope
God.
that we have,
There were
given that we
14
have 0
enemies on the
potions or
first
cure
map.
light wound wands.
Can I attempt to tell Tal to go attack this one?
Yeah. Yep, that succeeds.
So she'll go over here, and then I'll. So apparently, if you hold shift while you're clicking your character, it forms a buff. This has nothing to do with anything except for the buff.
Okay.
That nat 20.
Wow, geez, too bad that's not his attack. That hits.
Yeah, but that's
that
secondary
also
one.
hits.
Is that how that works, by the way? It just says attacks and like bite and like 2 talons. So that's only on full attack. Otherwise, it just has like a main attack.
Yeah.
Huh.
This guy goes down. That other guy's hurt, but not all that bad. Alric, it is your turn.
Two. That's the range.
Maybe I should go after the battle axe guy.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna do. Alaric, maintaining his cowardly distance, walks. Where is 25 feet? Alaric moves back, cowers against the fence with a slight nod to Beauregard that says, "I see we have the situation well in hand." And moves to cast another. Are either of the two people flanking Rakax? Are they, or either of them injured?
No.
And this guy, I'll just shoot at. I will adjust my position slightly. I will shoot a ray of frost at him.
Fair enough.
That didn't do what I wanted it to do.
That's neat, though.
That is neat.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Woohoo!
Now we all know how it works.
That hits and does a mediocre amount of damage.
Yeah, well, it's not a very good spell.
Marigrug.
Well, Marigrug is gonna hit the guy.
Yeah, Marigrug.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Well, Marigrug. Right? That is
Okay,
crazy.
so
That is a
those are
perfect attack.
2d6s. So they're both 12s, but it's actually a 6 plus a 2 and then a 2 plus a 6. So that's why they're green.
Anyway,
he's
Marigrug
dead.
completely rips this guy in half, basically. You just like chop down. You just fucking chop down with that greatsword, and like cleave him in
Can he be in
twain.
2 pieces?
He is in 2 pieces. This guy, a lot of these guys are unconscious or bleeding out, kind of thing. This guy is diggity dead.
Did
Like, zero, no cure moderate wounds can save him
So
from death.
I howl in Bloodlust.
Oh baby.
Are any of them taken aback by this sight?
That's a good. Well, no, they're not, because they're badasses. It is the Great Axe guy's turn, and he says,
Oh,
"You've left your caster exposed," and he charges you, Alaric, and does 13 points of slashing damage.
Oh, good.
Oh, God.
I am unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
he
am
just
at
brings like a
negative 4
brutal
HP.
fucking Great Axe slash to bear on you.
And I have to remember how death
That'll
works exactly.
fire.
I know that I have to get to my negative con score to die.
Yeah, on your turn, you're gonna roll a con check. If you beat, it's like,
I think it's 10 plus the...
yeah, it's like 10 plus the number of damage past 0 or whatever,
Yeah.
like your negative hit points.
So I have to say 14 or I get minus 1 HP.
Yeah. Anyway, then it is the crossbowman's turn. This crossbow guy heads back on those boxes and he attacks fucking tall. And misses like a fucking pro. And the other guy attacks Weirin. And also misses because they suck. Rakox, it is your turn.
It's either
I'll attack the one in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yep, you pretty much slaughter this guy. He is also, like, hardcore diggity dead. Beauregard.
Good luck.
Alright. I, seeing Alaric befall a terrible fate, run behind this cart and stuff.
Well, I think that would straight kill him.
I stealth and I drink my infusion of True Strike.
Ooh.
Fair enough. I think there's only one of these guys left alive. And
Yeah, the one by
he
the cash.
attacks Rakox. And misses, because they suck. Weirin, it is your turn.
So I tell Tal, finish up in here, and then I go save our stupid caster.
Yeah.
So, Tal will 5-foot step in and attack the other guy, I guess.
Okay.
By the way, buddy, that shaken lasts for 1 round plus 1 round for every 5 I beat the DC by. So, however you want to adjudicate that.
Fair enough. It's gone by now then. Well, that hits. Oh, that kills him because he took damage last turn. Or, well, he goes down. He's not dead.
Probably.
And then your attack against the Great Axe guy.
Oh wait, I'm not actually standing there. I'm stupid. I have reach. I have to go here.
Fair enough.
But anyways. It's up. I don't know if it hits. It's a 16.
You miss with the 16.
So,
Alaric,
Uh,
make that
I-
Constitution check, boys.
Oh,
Well, sorry. Marigrug.
I'm now at negative 5 HP, right?
get the axe wielder! I yell or something.
Before he coup de grace me.
Okay. Do I yell Alric as I run towards the Great Axe guy?
Blood rage.
Blood rage his head off.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
everyone.
Well, you hit him for a bunch of
Yeah.
damage. While this is not a barbarian trait, he does look enraged at having been hit this way. He's a little frust.
He's a little frust?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a little frust out. On his turn, he is going to. You guys still can't see these bars, right?
No.
Yeah, well, all right, fair enough.
There's no
He 5-foot steps in and he just like lowers his axe to Alaric's throat and he says, "Stop this now, or your friend dies." And then he passes his turn.
Well, I guess with a ready to action.
The one crossbow guy holds his stuff. He's not doing anything crazy. Rakax, it is your turn.
Well, I'll let Enoch play his character.
So, Mango, did you take a potion of Sure Strike or something?
True strike. Barring
And
incredibly
you're
poor
hiding
luck.
right now?
Yeah.
And you're hiding
tried.
Oh, are you gonna be sniping, Mango?
If by snipe you mean I'm going to hit him with my piddly crossbow.
I charge. I contact. I'll eat the AOL.
What is the
Okay.
like? What's the AC to hit just like a prone body on the ground?
It's -4.
Depends on if you're. It depends if you're a.
In melee, it's -4.
Okay, so your regular AC is 17. Right now, it's 13.
Okay. you charge. Okay.
Okay.
Does the 18 hit?
You know what? Yeah, that does hit. Well, the 17 hits. Where do you get 18?
I challenged him.
Oh, right. The challenge doesn't increase your. Does it? Do you have? Is that like your order or something?
Yeah, that's my order.
Okay. Well, that hits.
Or
I'm going
19
to
damage.
rule that your charge goes off before his readied action, because otherwise Charles would just be dead. And you slice him up. He goes unconscious, falls to his feet.
You're so fucking lucky.
Okay. Beauregard.
Alaric is blissfully unaware of.
That Rakax was playing with his wife.
Yeah.
What is my range increment on
It's
this?
80.
On a hand crossbow?
Oh, I don't know. I was
It's-
gonna like crossbow.
I'm sure it's like 60 or something.
Well,
Like, it's hard
you know what? It probably doesn't matter because I've got true strike. So I step out, I 5-foot step out from behind it, and I pew him with my hand crossbow. That's a 38 to hit.
Jesus Christ. Well, you hit him for 3 damage, which isn't quite enough to take him down. But I imagine on Viren's turn, the Tall is going to move in and attack, so you can just roll that and we'll see if we kill him.
Well, there's like 2 of them, right?
Yeah, I was aiming at this one. I reload my crossbow.
Oh, you spent your move action to reload. I see.
Yeah, Tall knocks him down. Out.
Need to learn how to make macros. I have no idea.
Okay, so
I suck.
everybody's dead. Or dying. Or
It's-
unconscious.
Including Alaric.
Including Alaric.
Does anyone have a
so-
mechanism?
Quick,
I don't
Alaric
think-
has a heal.
roll your Constitution check.
I don't think this one's dead.
No, that one.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
totally missed.
That's the one I shot at.
Oh, I thought you were shooting at the crossbow guy. I'm stupid.
He's through
Yeah,
a
that's
wall.
right. He's cowering. It's enough. Dominic went down. So that's really what matters.
Oh, good.
Oof. What's your negative con right now?
I am currently, before that I was at -5, now I am at -6.
Okay. What's your con in total?
My con is 10.
Okay.
If anyone wants a heal check to stabilize me, or
I have
stabilize,
a
or a
Are
potion.
we out of rounds, buddy? No, I have stabilize or whatever as a can.
Yeah, you're out of rounds if you want.
Okay, stabilizing.
Hooray! So I now am at negative. Or am I?
How does stabilize
You're stable, but you're not conscious.
I don't know why my health went back to 0, but that's cool. I am at -6. And
Anyway.
I heal like 1 HP an hour or something.
Do we have a potion on us? Or wait, whoa,
Did any of you
I'm
guys bring
stupid.
potions?
I have cure light wounds. Everyone shut up.
I have cure moderate wounds.
I am now at
I
0
see.
HP, so I am staggered.
Well, does he heal negative HP like at a 1 to 3 ratio, or is that just 1 to 1? Buddy, I don't know how that works.
He heals. It's 1 to 1, right? It's 1 to 1.
I thought so.
Okay.
Okay, I do it again.
Oh, good. I'm at full health.
Nice.
I feel much better. All those wounds close up. I stand up and be like, "What is everyone looking so worried about?" And I press to digitate the blood off.
So I actually forgot that I have healing.
Well,
I did not remember I am a spellcaster.
Okay.
How many cure light wounds do you have per day?
Like 3, I guess, right now.
Good.
I
3
made up
left
that
or
number.
3 total?
Total.
You know what I just realized? You threatened to crit on the Great Axe guy. Because it was the first time you charged a challenged opponent, but...
No,
Anyway.
that's level 3.
Oh, you're right.
Crystal
Wow,
two.
good correction. Anyway, you guys are out of combat. You can explore the warehouse.
Is the Great Axe guy dead, or is he just unconscious?
He's unconscious.
I'm just gonna Cougar him.
Okay.
No, don't. I stopped.
Okay, wait.
We don't
What?
want to necessarily just go around murdering people if we're trying to do like a just rebellion.
Why am I not
I'm
sticking
in
to the grid?
But this
I could've
guy
gone
is
anyway.
gonna kill you.
We gotta be more upstanding than that.
I could've got
He
him.
tried to kill me, yeah. All for coup de grace.
I'm not sticking
might
to the
need
grid, buddy.
information
I don't know
from-
why.
Okay.
But yeah, what did you do to the grid, buddy? Buddy,
What
you
did I do?
broke,
What?
You broke the
It's
world.
okay.
How did I break... What? How did...
That's
What?
so funny.
What
So
the fuck?
I'm gonna continue the storyline and walk into the warehouse.
Bliss.
Okay.
I
In
say
the back of the warehouse, in like this back corner, you see a guy with like long black hair and like a pointed black beard, and he's chained in this like back corner where there are all of these there are manacles which are chained to the wall. So he's chained by these manacles to the wall. There's a whole bunch of other manacles, but these ones are all empty. He's the only one that's still there.
I say greetings from Gondor, Gondar Rendler sends his greetings.
I was waiting for Gondor to get off his ass and come help us. I'm surprised he's not here himself.
Yeah, he's
How
a
did
pansy.
you break this grid?
I say I remember you. You rowed that nice boat across the river for us.
You are most welcome for that service. Do you care to repay the favor? And he like jingles his manacles up to you guys.
Can I just like take 20?
Sure.
I do that.
Okay. He gets up. He does that thing where like the manacles come off, and he rubs his wrists, and he says
I know
thank you
that.
for cuffs off, wrist rub or whatever. It's like a TV trope.
Why
He
you?
says, I'm glad you showed up. To be honest, I was expecting Ralph and the crew. I wasn't expecting you folks, but
Crew you speak of.
how did it go? What happened to Dominic? Did you fight? Did you fight all of the Reds?
Key?
Who's
Yeah.
Dominic?
Big tiefling,
Does
biceps, great axe.
He has been dealt with.
Yeah,
Ox
wait,
hold
did
his
you
head
kill
up?
him?
Yeah, he's
I
real
didn't
bad.
kill him.
If I say yes, will you be upset?
He kind of rubs his forehead. He says, "Nah, it's not a big deal. It is what it is. I
To
suppose."
be fair, despite my staggering good looks, he did try to kill me not 5 minutes ago.
Fair enough. I don't know what happened. I was obviously back here. But
Who
yeah.
was Dominic?
As far as I understand, he was the leader of. Well, he used to be the leader of this gang. These guys were called the Red Jills, and they've been running around Red Roof for basically as long as the Black fell apart. But recently, maybe like the last month or so, it sounds like a new leader came into power named Scarplume, and that's when they started this whole kidnapping people thing. I was hoping that we could use Dominic to try and find out where Scarplume and these other kidnapped captives are.
Do you think any of his lesser associates would know? There are not all of them have met the same fate.
Yeah, I doubt it, but I mean, we can give it a shot if you want.
Oh my God! The fact that I'm not sticking to the grid bothers me so much.
I have no idea what that's about. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm okay with not sticking to the grid. I just think it's kind of funny.
Marigrubb goes over to the unconscious,
Oh,
the
I
cowering
fixed
guy.
it. Sorry, I did something stupid. I
Picks
just
him
clicked the wrong
up.
box.
Oof. Ah, much better. Much better.
Okay. So Marigrubb picks up the cowering guy by the collar.
Oh god.
And honestly, everyone here except Two-Piece over here, and Reynolds is unconscious. So we
Yeah, there's a couple of them. There's a
actually-
couple more that have bled out, but most of them are alive.
can we start lining them up in the shackles?
Yeah, you can lock these guys into the shackles if
Oh,
you want,
let's
I
do
guess.
that.
Yeah. let's do
Okay.
that.
That takes some time, obviously, but it's not the end of the
Well, I
world.
don't think that is there any danger?
No.
All right, let's get them all up in the shackles, and then we can
Yeah.
interrogate them one by one. I can make an
The
example
cowering
out of
guy,
them.
the cowering guy says, "You already murdered Dominic. What do you want from me?"
What is this guy? Shade Plume?
Scarplume.
Scar Plume? Okay.
Yes, Scarplume runs the Jills now.
Well, so
you bet that
who's,
she'll be mad about this.
well, who are they holding? Who are they
Besides,
holding? They had Mateo, and we rescued Mateo. So who else are they holding?
I don't really make a habit of learning their names. They're just kind of chattel as far as we're concerned.
sense motive.
Okay. He's telling the truth.
Okay.
Well, here's a question. I say this as an aside to Mateo. Do we care?
Yes, I care. I spent like a week and a half with these people chained. They were the only companions I had. I promised them that I would do everything I can to save them once they were taken away.
Okay. I sort of nod at this unhappily because I don't see why we, the Silver Ravens, care.
Cause
Was anyone who were they besides your companions? Are they fellow?
They weren't
canaries?
anyone I knew specifically. Most of them were women. Half of them were tiefling, the other half were human. Why are you kidnapping these people? He asks the Red Joe guy, and the guy just says, for the cash? Scarplume sells them to the Covenant of Lilith for more gold than, well, honestly, we were even asking for you, but
Where is the gold?
it's not here, if that's what you're asking.
Where is it?
I don't know. I don't know where Scarplume's main base is.
Plus sense motive. I don't know if you're keeping the sense motive roll or not. I was just saying that.
Whenever you see the ravens try and discern hidden truths, Weird and Beauregard know that that's not entirely true.
I slap him and I say, "Where is it?"
He says.
That sounds out of character for you.
Beauregard's mad now.
I start. Can I use spark and start sparking around my glove?
Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
I thought you were going to light him on fire.
Oh, well, I thought about that too, but I think that we're trying to be good, upstanding citizens here.
In Shadowrun, that's how my character is built. He's built to debuff people and then use them when they're debuffed to set them on fire until they just burn to death.
I think you're right, Jimmy. I think that was more Wooden Wanderer than it was Beauregard. And for that, I said,
I thought that was.
It would be in your best interests to let us know everything that you know.
You should make a. Oh, you made the check. Yeah, obviously. He says. All right. I don't know where they're. I don't know where these guys are taken. I was never on any of the teams that went out and did any of the transport for this stuff. But I do know that we did transport through the sewers, and it didn't take all that long. So wherever Scarplume's base is, it's gotta be in Red Roof.
We knowledge local for good hints, good guesses.
You can do that way. Are there any other questions that you have for this guy?
Probably, but I just wanted to see if knowledge local. Does Alaric recall anything? Any?
Sure. Yeah, you can knowledge local.
Or I just did.
Beauregard
does as well.
Beauregard does as well.
That's a 32.
I mean, he hasn't given you. He hasn't given you enough information to even guess. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
He just said it's somewhere in Red Roof, accessible by the sewers, which is literally every building in Red Roof. Like, you know.
Wait, I say how you said it didn't take you long. Is that as accurate as he can give us? Is as in Red Roof?
Can he show us the way, or else we'll kill him? I guess.
He says, "I never took the trip."
Are any of your surviving compatriots aware of...
The only person that took the trip was Dominic. In fact, the only reason... It's our job to go out and find, the beggars and the people without homes or whatever, and to bring them back here. It was their job to come here, unshackle everyone, and bring them back to wherever Scarplume is held out.
Beauregard. Does Dominic ever meet with Scarplume?
Yeah, Dominic used to run the Red Joes. He actually ran the Red Joes until Scarplume showed up. But she showed up, and to be honest, she kind of walloped him, and he agreed to
Where does he meet with Scarplume? I think I see where you're going with this, Alaric. As I shake my potion of the sky self.
We didn't have a base for a long time. This is the first place that I was with the Red Joes.
Does Scarplume come around?
I've seen Scarplume here, but I've never seen or heard of Scarplume being anywhere else.
What's his name?
Dominic.
Dominic. Did Dominic meet directly with the Covenant of Lilith?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, all that kind of stuff is above my pay grade.
Sense motive.
Fair enough. He's telling the truth.
Interesting.
All right.
So they were just based out of this warehouse.
Yeah.
And they never went anywhere besides to kidnap beggars.
Well, I mean, they went to other places in Kintargo, obviously, just nothing else associated with the Red Joes. But he doesn't know where the other Red Joe base is.
Okay.
Is what he's really saying.
So before the news of this attack spreads, I believe Dominic should pay a visit to the Covenant of Lilith and see if we can't discover any more information.
We know where that is, or who might be in the Covenant of Lilith.
It's a bunch of whorehouses, right?
What?
Is it? No, never mind.
What? No.
The
Covenant of Lilith. The Covenant of Lilith is a cult.
Oh, okay.
It's a cult that's been around in Kintargo for a long ass time. They're related to the Beastmen, who fuck around outside of the city. We're in, for instance, the Way Watchers. So the Way Watchers' primary job is as a guerrilla militia to keep the Beastmen from destroying towns and villages and shit. And it's very likely that they're fun. They have some relation to the Coven of Lilith that nobody quite understands.
Somewhat relation. What?
In fact, you would know that the modus operandi of the Red Jills matches what you know about the Beastmen, who also kidnap people to sell to the Coven of Lilith.
Do we know what they do with them?
No.
Do we know where they might be located?
In general, they're located in Ravenel Forest, which is hundreds of miles to the south.
I mean, they're the presence in. Oh, how do they sell them to the Covenant then?
That's a good question.
All right, I have to go pick up food. I'll be back.
The Coven obviously has a presence in Kintargo.
Are they from Rahadun?
No.
Is there any way for us to know, to have an inkling as to where they could be?
I don't.
No.
I don't know.
So what I'm saying is when knowledge local wouldn't get us any further.
You could probably make some some pointed, directed gather information checks, but that takes a lot more time.
Right. But so anyway, I think that we've gotten as much out of this lot as we're going to get. Now, really, what we need to figure out is how to spin it into something that we can use, or if we can keep this quiet, which I don't think we really can, given that we killed 2 people.
We killed
more than that.
We killed.
Let's say five of the 14 are dead. 2 of them were just straight up killed. Dominic was murdered by Rakax, and 2 of them bled out when they were on the ground.
Okay. Well, we as an organization. And we're saying all this out of earshot of Mr.
Good call.
Mr. Dude.
we're here.
I say, so what do we do now? We can obviously try and find the Coven to rescue Mateo's fellow prisoners, but that might take time. We could maybe wait and see if anyone comes to visit. Once Beauregard returns from his little daydream, which he is doing presently, and maybe Dominic could meet with any visitors who stop by, or we should really go about cleaning this mess up. Also,
but by the way, buddy, your mic makes lots of sound.
Sorry.
If we go into the sewers, I can try and track the direction they go. I guess that might be viable.
Also, here's another avenue we could explore. Of the survivors, we could ask if we could try and find out. Thank you, Mango. If why they're in the Red Jills, because having some thugs is never a bad thing.
That question is easily answered. It's tough for tieflings to get work in the city. And when the city is bustling, you know what I mean? Yeah, all of the humans get hired on the docks first, but you're always going to need the extra help from the tieflings anyway. But when the city's in lockdown like this, the kind of quote-unquote day labor that the tiefling community otherwise kind of soaks up like a sponge, it's just dry. And so these guys had to turn to crime in order to survive.
Well,
you can interrogate multiple people and get that same gist.
I believe that. I'm just trying to think. Well, I don't necessarily want to tell them, hey, we're the Silver Ravens and we're the best, and you should join us, because any one of them could just waltz over to the authorities.
Yep.
But perhaps we could utilize their services in other ways, or even just say it's unfortunate that they got on our bad side. We need Mateo more than we need Mateo, and they probably shouldn't have tried to kill us. but maybe we can make some change in Kintargo.
Maybe we should have killed Dominic.
Or we could just kill all of them. That's okay.
Well, depends on how evil you want to be right now. Murder a bunch of,
I don't think that's gonna happen for the people. Just kill a bunch of them.
I mean, they're disgusting. There's a reason no one hires them.
I mean, I also did cut one in half, but
you can make a what's it called check if you want, like a diplomacy check to try and kind of convince them.
Beauregard, how do you feel about flexing your diplomatic muscles?
I would not deign to take your cause from you, but if you request it of me, I will speak.
Well, so what are we trying to do, really? Let's quickly suss that out.
I mean, we gotta pile up the dead bodies and discard them.
We gotta discard them. I think that maybe waiting around, seeing if the coven shows up, Dominic, and I look at Beauregard. Dominic can be waiting to greet them, either the coven or Slippery Pete or whatever her name is.
Slippery Pete.
In the meantime, we can dispose of at least drag the bodies out of the courtyard. Maybe drag some of these boxes around, make it look like it wasn't a war zone.
Is there anything that would indicate anything about any of this on Dominic's body?
Yeah.
Good call. Very smart.
There is there's a tattoo on the back of his neck that you match on all of the other the back of these other people's necks.
So why don't we clean the courtyard, wait around, see if anyone shows up, and Beauregard in the meantime can get to work trying to convince people that maybe there's a brighter future for Kintargo.
So it says the people that just kicked their ass and killed them.
Well, really what I'm saying
is going to be an aggressive diplomacy check.
Well, we're also... Really, our quarrel is not with them. We need our friend back. They can go about their life of crime if they so choose, but they should remember our mercy. I can just make the diplomacy check. I don't care.
That's fine. Yeah, you can make that check. Christ. Well, they aren't going to look on you favorably or anything like that, but what else are they going to do? You're holding them hostage at this point.
Fair enough. Let's get them to work dragging their friends' bodies out of the courtyard.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
I guess.
You guys are really fucked up. I'm just gonna say that. Out of character.
I tried to be nice. They didn't want to cooperate. I, in particular, got stabbed not 20 minutes ago. I'm not particularly favorably inclined to these people.
That's true.
I'm not a good character.
Maybe you should try and be.
Character.
Maybe you should try and be less weak then. I don't know, man.
Oh.
I gotta sit back and let whatever happens happen.
Buddy, move the bodies inside.
Alright, they move all the bodies inside.
Hooray. Are we going to wait around for a while, see if we can't get any...
I can actually try and track in the sewer. Do we know where the sewer starts or whatever?
He shows you the entrance to the sewer. Because this warehouse is right by the water, there's you just kind of head down the road a tiny bit, and there is an opening with a grate whose lock can be picked pretty simply.
I will pick the lock then. Can I just take 20 on it?
Yeah.
Do that.
It opens.
I
You
look
want to make
at
a track?
I look at where and I say, well, I can't track.
It's survival, right?
Hmm?
The track check is a survival check. Yeah.
Yeah.
So add 1 to this because I have a trait that's half of my level.
There's no trail.
Oh man. So, no trail. Even on a 20? Damn.
You know, because you're a good tracker from survival, that it's going to be tough. It would be just tough in general to track things in the sewers because it's literally constantly moving water and sludge of grossness and everything like that.
Yeah, it's fair. Thought there might be something they left behind or something.
What time is it? Like, what time of day?
Right now?
I mean,
I guess it's
we
evening-ish
attacked
now.
we attacked at
You guys are
midday.
approaching curfew, but it isn't quite curfew yet.
Should we can either, so we have two choices. First of all, we still don't know what to do with all of our lovely tiefling friends. So and then we can either head back to the tavern, or we can try and wait it out here and see what happens.
Mateo says, I'm not going to be party to any murder of these unarmed guys, and I don't think we're gaining anything by, like, what are we going to do? Try and lock them up or something like that? Like, we should just head back. We've
Alright. done
enough.
We'll head back then. Give
Okay.
everyone a stern
Well,
warning.
but before we
no
leave,
stabbing.
I asked the tieflings if people ever showed up here, or if they strictly delivered people out.
Other Red Jills came here to get people, but
No. Okay.
what do you mean? I don't ever quite understand the question. I guess maybe.
The question is more a matter of, like, would people from this center deliver to another center, or would agents from this center come to retrieve packages, as it were?
So they're one of them just explains that there's two groups, right? There's the one group, which are these guys, who go out and they capture people, and they bring them here, and then every couple of days, like every once in a while, people from the other group, from the main base, show up here and take all of the prisoners to wherever the main base is, hypothetically, to be sold to the Coven of Lilith.
And when is the next pickup supposed to be?
They're at abnormal times, and he doesn't know offhand. Dominic probably knew, but he's obviously dead.
So, I could. We'd have to come up with a reason why Dominic isn't here. But, I could disguise myself as Mateo and get escorted to wherever the main base is. Try something like that.
The people say Mateo was specifically not taken.
Okay.
Well, I don't know why. The guy says, I don't know why, but everybody, there were a couple of other prisoners, 5 of them in total, and but Dominic said that Mateo was going to stay. I couldn't really tell you anything more than that.
Okay. We can't not have Mateo here and not have Dominic here.
If you want, you can make like an intelligence check to figure that out.
Just like a raw intelligence roll.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up. As soon as I can find it.
It's kind of like a deductive reasoning thing that your character might just figure out.
Ooh.
I don't know why they did 3, but
Yeah, let's just take the 15 because it's kind of close enough. Mateo, he's not that he's famous or anything like that, but he's like notable, right? He's the captain of this ship, and I think that they're trying to keep more of a low profile than that. Because all of the other people, the profile of all of the other people that they bring in is, it's basically they're going and taking homeless people off the street, and who's gonna miss that person, right? But Mateo is the captain of a ship with 12 people, and all these people know is their fucking, you know what I mean? Like, So.
Yes.
Alright, so let's head back to...
Yeah. We
The-
can discuss
the
further
Bellflower.
plans at the Bellflower.
Okay, so you guys head back to the long roads.
One.
Did you guys
And-
talk when you eat?
Bar. Mateo is, he's really glad to be reunited with Taylor and Gondor, and they embrace and so happy about fucking everything. Lyra specifically looks to cheer up around Mateo. She's been relatively dour compared to how she's behaving right now. But everybody's glad to have Mateo back, and you all sit down to confer as a council.
Ooh,
What would you like to do next?
got Mateo.
Did we find money bags yet?
I will explain. You guys did get cash for that. That just happened off screen. But I'll give you that money basically at the end of the session.
So
What's that sound?
that's
Actually, I
Charles
should give
crumpling
it to you
something
now.
up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not
Do we find anything in the warehouse?
450 plus 850 plus. Yes, you guys get 1,000 gold. You guys get 1,000 gold.
Total?
Also in the warehouse, you can find 10 potions of Cure Light Wounds.
Right.
Oh, cool.
So
And
I take 3 potions of Cure Light Wounds.
your total amount is 1,000 gold.
Okay.
And how is that? This should be deposited into the Silver
Okay.
Ravens.
yeah.
I can be you can make these deposits as part of the Silver Ravens process when we get to that. But
Well, do we? Okay, so are we dividing everything equally?
it's up to you guys.
I mean,
Rakok suggests 200 GP.
Yeah, I suggest we split it evenly.
That sounds
That-
amenable to me.
that
I would-
makes sense. I'll probably deposit most of the gold when we get to that.
Yeah, I mean, I
makes
think that makes sense. I will put it on my tab.
In terms of what to do next, we could, I could disguise myself as a homeless woman and try and get picked up by these people.
And we
Homeless woman.
well, so okay, again, I just want to know. Mateo obviously feels indebted, and it would certainly build our reputation as the good guys. But we're taking a pretty significant risk if we do anything. Like, do we really need to be fighting the red sashes anymore?
Taylor
Holy
echoes
shit.
your statement. She says, "Yeah, this is 100% a bad idea. It gets us almost nothing, and it just betrays our goal of staying under the radar. Even if we want to say that the positive here is good exposure to the public at large, we're not looking for exposure to the public at large. We're looking to keep our heads down while we build our foundation. So this just seems really ill-advised." And Mateo just counters and says, "Come on, I'm sorry, right? I made these people a promise, and even if we don't reap the immediate benefits, I think that setting this kind of precedent that we are going to be the good guys and we're going to make the good decision, that's something that's valuable to all of us here and to the Silver Ravens as a whole." The two of them say.
What does Gondor think?
Gondor's not sure offhand. He says that he empathizes both with the pragmatic argument and with the moral argument.
I asked
I
Gondar.
don't want to make any. I agree that there is some moral imperative, but I feel like the risks aren't worth it. If we're voting as a council, I vote no.
I asked Gondar if he has a way to independently track me. Like, if he wanted to find me, could he?
Yes.
Well,
depending, obviously. There's a lot of places in the city that are actually, he should say this in his accent. He says, "It's a bit harder to answer than it looks on paper. There are plenty of places in the city that are shielded from scrying. I've put plenty of enchantments even since we first started here on the long roads itself, just to keep it protected from unwanted scraw is from the outside. So
let me just lay out my thoughts to you, so you can say if your abilities would augment
Fair
or
enough.
complement this plan. So imagine I disguise myself as a beautiful homeless woman, and I get picked. This is important to imagine it. Picture it in your mind. I get picked up by the Red Jails, and I get excuse me, delivered to one of these safe houses, and of course, you would be we would be able to have someone be aware of when I was taken. Somebody lurking in the shadows, I presume.
All, or those of us who are less conspicuous, could lurk in the shadows.
Of course.
Danrath, the librarian who runs your merchants, says, "I'm sorry, I'm not looking to nitpick here, but didn't these Red Jills say that there were only these two groups? Is there another group out there that are running kidnaps, or didn't we just break up that?"
They were the kidnappers. Well, then the only option, if we're going to go forward with this foolish plan,
We left some of them alive.
the only option is, well, we could go see if the people who are alive are still doing stuff, or we just stake out the warehouse. We just hunker down, wait for the retrieval squad to show up, and go from there. Those are
Taylor says, "I think those are both bad ideas when we're still waiting on getting Vigo out. I don't think it's going to be hard to find him. I know someone whose claims she knows where he is, and I think that's what we should focus on. On top of that, I've set up our safe house at Clenchjaw's, but Clenchjaw has let me know that there's a very real possibility that another rebellion is recruiting there, and that rebellion is drawing all kinds of wrong attention. I think that it would also be very prudent for us to go talk with these new rebels and try and get them to integrate, or be less, even if they don't want to integrate, just be less conspicuous about it."
Interesting.
I
So,
agree.
the plan that seems to be most apparent is to trick the other rebellion into retrieving the people for us, and let them deal with the consequences.
Or
Fair enough.
Or, so we could do that, but any attention at this stage, whether it's our